You ever have one of those days where you wake up in the morning and you just can't? Just cannot today. Well, I have those days. And I've got a secret for you. Today was one of those days. But look at me. So today I am going to share with you how I get myself up and moving when I'm having one of those days where I wake up and I just can't. So come on, let's all get better together. So we're going to talk today about depression and that horrible feeling when you are unable to get out of bed. And at the end of this video, I am going to share something really mind-blowing with you. Just stick with me, okay? We're going to circle back to a point, and it's a point that is going to shock you. So I woke up this morning and I had slept pretty well, but yesterday I had taken a day of rest. So I just hung out in my pajamas all day. I binge watched Dead to Me. I had already watched it, but I was really wanted to watch it. So I watched the whole first season. I ate junk food, didn't shower, lounged around my PJs nasty all day. And it was awesome. It was really, really good. And I needed it. I really needed to do that. I needed just a day to just chill. But see, here's something that people who live with depression or who are prone to depression need to be really careful about. Having one of those days is awesome. It's really important. And it's something that, I want to call people who don't deal with mental illness neurotypical, because I don't know what else to call them. And I don't want to call them normal because I don't think I'm abnormal. But I'm going to say the average person probably can have one of those days and then just get up the next morning and go, right? I find, and you may find too, if you are like me, that sometimes, a lot of the times, when I allow myself that day, it rolls over into another day. And that second day is not as good. That second day has gone from relaxing and just doing my thing to, I just can't get out of this bed. I can't. The Mel Robbins 5-second rule where you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up out of bed. You just can't even count down from 5. It's just, there is a family of elephants on top of you pinning you to the bed. You just don't want to move. You don't want to, and you care about nothing. You don't want to stay in the bed either, though. See, there's the problem. You immediately know, or if you don't immediately know, alarm bells should go off when you are in any situation where you don't feel like doing something, but you also don't feel like not doing something, which means you pretty much feel nothing. There you go, my friend. That is either depression or anxiety. Sometimes it's hard to tease the two out, especially for me. Depression and anxiety usually get diagnosed together because there's so much overlap. A lot of times, anxiety will lead me into a deep depression. And depression can lead to anxiety because you aren't doing things that you know you should be doing, and then the cyclical spiraling thoughts start, and then the anxious voice of hatred towards yourself starts playing in your head, and it's just a whole thing. So there I was this morning. You're how does she look like that right now? And she's making a video. This is my 4th video of the day, by the way. And she didn't want to get out of bed. Oh, let's see. I started around 8:30 in the morning. And my husband was going to play golf. And I was just and then my husband said the magic words to me. He said, "Hun, why don't you stay in bed again today?" He's you got a lot of rest yesterday, but you really, really needed it. You've had a long few weeks. You've been under a lot of stress. There's been people in my life who've needed me. And he's you deserve to rest, hun. He's just rest till your mom comes over later and just roll over. Okay. So he goes to play golf. So now I've just been given permission. You're you need permission from your husband? No, I don't. But those of you who are like me understand, well, somebody just gave me permission to pull the blankets up over my head and not get out of bed. But then I'm lying there I don't know, it's around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm still in the bed, and I'm still pinned to the bed. Can't move. And I start thinking to myself, well, today's Halloween, so I really can't spend the day in my pajamas because I want to give out candy to the kids. And I thought, well, fuck 'em, my husband can give out the candy. My son likes to give out candy. I don't have to give out candy. And then I was lying there some more, feeling miserable, and I was thinking, I really want to get out of the bed. I really feel like I should get out of the bed. I feel very strongly now that the right thing to do would be to get out of the bed and go take a shower. That would be the right thing to do right now. So then there was like, a lot of time spent beating myself up about, getting up, not getting up. So, but here's the thing. Here's a very important thing. And it's the reason I'm making this video. With blingers in my hair, fancy dress, lots of makeup, jewelry. Here's why I'm making this video. 19 to 20 years ago, I had a psychiatrist. His name was Dr. Lang. And he was the first person to help me with medication. And boy, did that make a big difference. Wow. If you're like out there thinking, no, I am never going to take medication for anxiety or depression. I can work through this with nutrition, exercise, prayer, positive thinking, just, doing all of the things that Melissa said, but I don't need to take medication. Look, not everybody needs medication, but a lot of people need medication. And it can be very dangerous to be super depressed and not go get help and get on medication. It can be extremely dangerous. It can also be extremely dangerous if you are on medication to stop taking your medication without talking to your doctor. So please don't do that. Okay. So Dr. Lang said, I was talking to him on the phone and I was like, yeah, I've been, I'm having trouble getting out of bed today. And he's like, did you get out of bed yesterday? And I was like, well, like to pee and stuff and maybe get some food. He's like, okay, how about the day before that? And I was like, I think I did. I think maybe I got out of bed. And he's like, okay, here's the thing. Because I think it was kind of later in the day. He's like, here's what I'm going to tell you from now on, Melissa. You get one day. You get one day where you can stay in bed in your pajamas, not wash your face, not brush your teeth, eat, don't eat, watch TV, don't watch TV, sleep, lie and stare at the ceiling, read a book, write in your journal, pick your nose, whatever. I don't think he said pick your nose. He goes, you get one day. One day. And then, no matter what, no matter how horrible you feel, you will get up the next day and you will get in the shower. That's it. You get one day. And so I'm telling you that now. You get one day, because here's what happens if you live with depression and anxiety. One day, it's okay. 2 days, now you're slipping. That third day, it's not a family of elephants on you anymore. It's an entire herd of elephants on you. By the third day of not getting out of bed, you are in trouble, my friend. Because the deeper you let yourself go into the depression, the harder it is to climb back out. So if today, when you're watching this video, is your day, I'm telling you right now, you get one day, okay? I love you. You enjoy this day, all right? You wallow, you do whatever you want, okay? Because everybody deserves a day, okay? And then tomorrow, you're gonna get up. Because Dr. Lang said you have to. Man died 15 years ago, and he's still somewhere in the back of my head as I was telling myself, Bill said it's okay. I deserve it. And I was getting all cozy in the blankets and the elephants were sitting on top of me and I couldn't breathe and I wanted to get up, but I also didn't want to get up. And I was having all of these screwed up feelings and thoughts in my head. This voice in the back of my head said, you get one day. That was yesterday. So I hope maybe I'll be the voice in your head. You get one day. If today's that day, great. If that day was yesterday, I don't care what time you're watching this. I don't care if you've been in bed all day. If you were in bed all day yesterday, you will get up now and you will wash yourself and you will brush your teeth and you will change your clothes. You don't have to do anything else. You just can't stay in bed. You don't even have to make the bed. I asked Dr. Lang. I didn't have to make the bed. I said, I don't make my bed. Is that okay? And he's like, I don't give a crap if you make your bed or not. I just don't want you in it. Now, you know that making my bed is now one of my morning habits, but I'm going to tell you a secret. When I'm depressed, I sleep on top of the covers with another blanket. So that making my bed involves folding the blanket and smoothing out the comforter. It's another tell. It's another tell that I know that I'm slipping. We all have our little ways around our habits and routines, right? So, this is all I have to say to you today. I don't have 5 steps. I don't have 7 simple rules. I have 1. Get out of bed. Take a shower. Brush your teeth. It's all you have to do. You don't have to be happy about it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to dance. You don't have to sing. I'm not telling you today's the day you gotta dance silly, but you know what? Boogie Wonderland came on. Oh, no, it wasn't Boogie Wonderland. It was Michael Jackson's Don't Stop Till You Get Enough came on while I was putting on my makeup, and I got up and I danced. But you don't have to do that today. All you have to do is get up, take a shower, or however you wash yourself up, brush damn teeth, brush your hair. You don't have to put on makeup. You don't have to bling yourself. I didn't have to do this. This is just, it continued. It went from, all right, well, I'm going to get up and take a shower because Dr. Lang said. And then I got out of the shower and I was like, I have some dolls that I really want to open. And then I was doing that and I did a bunch of doll videos and I thought to myself, I'm really glad that I can still hear Dr. Lang's voice in my head telling me to get out of bed, because I am really glad that I got myself out of bed today. Now, before we finish this video, really important thing I want to tell you. Yeah, so I got up, I showered, brushed my teeth. Well, I brushed my teeth first, then I showered. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me make some videos today. And then I was like, okay, so I started putting on makeup. I put on music while I was putting on makeup, and that made me feel a little bit better. And I had trouble. My makeup wasn't going on right, and I didn't like the eye color, and I had to take it all off and do it all over again. And then I was like, oh, okay, false eyelashes. But I put on this dress. I love this dress. This dress is like from Hot Topic, from the Miss Peregrine's collection. But I really like this dress. Whenever I wear this dress, people compliment me. And I did all of that stuff, and I did it, and I filmed 3 doll videos, and I pretty much enjoyed them, and I smiled, and I had a good time. And here's the thing that's going to blow your mind. I am still incredibly depressed right now. The elephants are not like pressing me to the bed, but I feel like there's an elephant on each side of me right now, kind of pushing down on my shoulders, like, down, girl, down, down. Don't you try to get up today. Yeah, I'm not okay. I'm not okay today. And that's okay. But I didn't stay in bed, because staying in bed a second day, a third day, a fourth day, whatever, that leads to a very, very bad place. And while today I am not doing great, I am a little bit better than I was yesterday. Towards the end of the day, the depression started creeping. I'm definitely better than I was when I couldn't get out of the bed in the morning. And what I do know is that most likely, historically speaking, I am predicting that tomorrow I will feel better than I do right now, because I made myself get up. You can't stay down. You cannot stay down on the floor. You cannot stay down on the bed. I really do care how much you're hurting, but what I know is it doesn't get any better if you just stay in the bed or on the couch. The couch is also a substitute for the bed. Sometimes we go from the bed to the couch and we think we've accomplished something. We have not. We have not. It doesn't count. So, but I know I'm going to get better. I know today's better. Today's better because I got up. Tomorrow will be better because I got up. I know there's going to be other days in the future where I give myself a day, and then maybe the next day, I mean, yeah, I'm fine. I get up and everything's fine. But then there's going to be other times where, and then there's going to be days where, you know, the day before was a pretty great day, and then I wake up in the morning and I just can't get out of bed. Even though I had a great day the day before, today, whatever is going on biochemically up here, cannot get out of bed. Now I have a choice. If the day before I was not in bed, I can stay in bed, because I get 1 day. But then if I use that day, then the next day I can't use that day again. So, and you can't do it like every other day either. Like, that's not really a good coping skill. So you're like, but you're laughing and you're smiling. Because no matter how depressed you are, you actually will laugh and smile. I laughed on the day my husband died. You're like, what? Was that before he died? No, it was after. It was probably like 12, 13 hours after, but it's technically still the same day. I woke up from some drug-induced, they finally got me to lay down by giving me some pills, And I wake up and my brothers are in my mom's kitchen playing with something called a fartinator, I think. And it just made funny fart sounds and said funny things. And the two of them were in the kitchen laughing like idiots. And I just lay there and I listened to this stupidity and I actually chuckled. And that was when I knew I was gonna live, that I could make it through this. So even on your worst day, you will at the very least smile. And you may even laugh. So, get out of bed! You get one day! If you did it yesterday, you don't get to do it today! End of story. There you go. I hope that was really helpful. It was really helpful for me to say it and to share it. I really love you guys. I really do. This channel is really important to me, and it's really been making me so happy to see all of your comments. So thank you so much for your comments. Please, if there's things you want to talk about, if there's things you want to ask me about how I deal with things, please put that in the comments. I read all the comments, and I try to reply, and you guys you're really helping me get better. And so we really are getting better together, and that's really, really cool. So thank you, I love you, and I am so grateful for you, and I will see you again real soon. Love you, bye.